The Ineos Grenadier Trialmaster is an incredible machine. Solid, well-built, rugged, dual lockers, awesomely equipped. One major flaw. You struggle with the floor. This is the mat that comes with it, and it's great for just, throwing stuff in the bag, taking the dogs to the vet, putting groceries in. The rails help out with connecting things to it, but for a real overlanding setup, you need a long, flat surface, and this just kind of doesn't really cut it. After you take out the seat, you really have to protect all the electronics underneath the seat. So that's where the solution comes in. You've heard me brag on GP Factor a little bit here and there, and we've used quite a bit of their products. But this time, they've gone a little bit above and beyond their, normal engineering. The instructions for installation are pretty incredible. This single, simple little floor is 19 pages worth of installs. This is a game changer in my book in providing a product. Okay, to make this project go along a lot faster, I've done most of the prep work here in the instructions, which is clean everything out of the back, put the beams together, and now I'm getting ready to put the beams into the floor. This is the basis of where everything's going to sit on top of, and so the instructions that I saw on one of the videos of Ren installing this is he said to put the beams in and going across and don't tighten them down. Get them in, secure a little bit, and then when you put the plates on top, then you'll be able to finely tune and adjust to where the holes go, and then take the plates off and come back and then tighten the bolts down, because what you don't want to do is tighten everything down and then the bolts don't line up whenever you're putting the flooring on top of everything. So we're going to get these beams in place and go from there. Now I've put in a little bit of kill mat here to help with insulation and noise. And for the most part, it's working so far so good. You will use the original nuts that came with the flooring. The cross bracing here is kind of loose, so we can adjust it however we need to make sure the flooring fits in correctly. Now on this side, the bolt will go in the middle hole. Now I'm going to do this a little bit out of order according to the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and put these braces in place. They mount right here, and this is where the floor sits on. So before I start installing the floor, I'm going to go ahead and get all the braces in place, and then I'm going to build the cage around the electronics, just so that's already done. So when the floor lays in, I go straight across. Now, if you're just doing the flooring with the seats in, you do not have to do any of this, obviously. It's all, the floor just kind of ends right here. So let's get these in. And these will use the existing nuts that are already here. I'm having to use an impact with these because they have that coating on them that keeps them in real solid. It's like a industrial strength, Valley of the Gods Teflon coating, something or other. Now the key to these brackets too is you don't tighten them all the way down, because you want these to be a little flexible to slide back and forth when you put the floor in, to make sure that the nuts can sit down properly. So the side plate connects down here to the two front bolts. As you can see, there's two holes here, and that mounts just like that. That gives the whole side its rigidity, and there's going to be one on each side. Again, we're going to leave all of these nuts tightened, semi, but loose enough to move around to adjust for the fitting of everything out. I will have to say about the GP Factor shipping, that it is some of the best packing that I've ever seen. If these things are damaged, it's going to be Godzilla because he stepped on it. Okay, let's get the rest of the snap nuts in place. These are the front plates that go over the electronics. Okay, a little progress here. We've got the side plates bolted in. There's one bolt here in the front. I've got everything braced in. These bracings down here are solid. Alrighty, let's see if we can fit the top plates on. Now this is the fun part. Getting all this stuff lined up and bolted down. Again, we're just loosely putting these bolts on here just to get everything in place, get it lined up before we're going to tweak it. You know, surprisingly, as many bolts and pieces and sections as all this is actually pretty well designed and matching up so far. So there's a couple of long bolts in here you need to watch out for. Just got to adjust these a little bit where they're tightened down. Yep. Solid as a rock. All right, everyone. If you have any questions about the product or the install, let me know in the comments or just shoot me a direct message. I answer all the messages, so I want to make sure that I'm communicating properly with you about what I did and what we used. The guys over at GP Factor did a great job knocking it out of the park as usual of this type of project. So stick around for more Grenadier upgrades as we go a little bit further and building out with molly panels and storage and a bench and stuff like that in here to get it ready to go fully overlanding and off-grid travel. So let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the trails.